Wow.
Mackinac traffic, Dakota 2904 Romeo, south side of the Mackinac Bridge, and we'll start a circle over the bridge, Mackinac, at 2200.
That is so cool.
If you step in this town, you will feel like you have traveled back in time. Maybe somewhere in Europe, sometime in early 1800s. People are going to places the old school way. Beautiful small houses, flickering gas lamps on the streets, and the sweet aroma of freshly baked fudges coming out of these beautiful small shops. If you know what I'm talking about, yes, it is Mackinac Island. An island in Lake Huron between Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas, still stuck back in time. The sign says you cannot drive a car here. From the mainland, you take ferries to get there. We took another route, the most exciting one.
Mackinac traffic, Dakota 2904 Romeo, final for runway 26, Mackinac.
Yes, you guessed it right. We flew in. Mackinac is as beautiful from the ground as it is from the sky. We have been dreaming of visiting Mackinac for ages, ever since we heard about its charm and beauty. Driving around the lake from Minneapolis takes 15 long hours, and that's a bit too much for a weekend getaway, so it never quite happened until now. With my pilot's license in hand, we decided to hop on in our single-engine Piper and fly across the Lake Michigan. While planning for the trip, we realized we could tick off another one from our checklist, the cherry capital of the world, Traverse City. It turns out we are just in time to check out this massive cherry festival that happens every year. It's almost on the way, almost, right? From Crystal, Traverse is about 332 nautical miles, which is roughly a 2.5-hour flight. We could totally handle that. But the hiccup was the Great Lake Michigan in the way. I have never flown over such a massive body of water before, so it requires some mental and practical preparation. We took off on a Thursday evening, so it's also smart to avoid any potential emergencies when there is no sunlight. So, we decided to take a stop at Shawano, Wisconsin, and boy, we did the right thing. It was 1.5-hour flight. Keeping the downtown on our horizon, we turned east and contacted Minneapolis Center to pick up a flight following to Shawano.
Look at that.
Now that we are halfway through the flight.
Yes. We have the weather there.
Once in cruising altitude,
And they are
she made no delay to get the snacks out. What a beautiful day to be in the sky. While we enjoy the food, here are some views for you to enjoy.
November 04 Romeo, contact Green Bay approach on 119.4. Have a good day.
119.4 today. 204 Romeo.
Green Bay approach.
Yeah. Green Bay approach, good evening. Dakota 2904 Romeo with you at 5,500.
November 2904 Romeo, Green Bay approach, Green Bay altimeter 3000.
3000, 2904 Romeo. Approach and landing. We'll select
Envoy 3847, contact Milwaukee approach 127.37, good day. 7592. If not already, change to my frequency 119.4.
And we are 16 miles out, 10 miles to the west. We'll do that call. I'm gonna have them on my standby. 122.8.
November 04 Romeo, no traffic observed between you and Shawano. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved. Good day.
Shawano traffic, Dakota 290 for Romeo 10 to the west, inbound for runway 12 straight in Shawano. Oh, I have the field in sight. It's right there. Right by the lake.
Yeah, I see.
Landing checklist. Fuel selector, proper tank, seats big right. I can switch the tank right now. This is the time. Actually, you're gonna have the fuel pump on, since it will right, electric fuel pump on. Make sure full rich drop set.
Surfing through the clouds, we made it to our first stop, Shawano.
Shawano traffic, Dakota 290 for Romeo, 5 miles to the west, inbound straight in for runway 12 Shawano. Shawano traffic, Dakota 290 for Romeo, 3 miles to the west, inbound straight in, runway 12, full stop, taxi back, Shawano. Right, we can go in our first notch of flap.
Piper 2904 Romeo, welcome to Shawano. Are you guys wanting to go in the hangar right away or get gas or unload, or what you guys plan?
We are staying the night here. We're gonna go to the APO, 290 for Romeo.
Roger that, I'll meet you at the fuel pump.
Pony cart. Wow.
Shawano traffic, Dakota 290 for Romeo, cleared of all the runway, Shawano.
Got some tailwind. Yeah? Yeah. Do you have the hangar available?
We have a spot open for you, yeah, if you want it. Otherwise, you can park on the ramp, too, it doesn't matter.
I think the weather is looking good, so I think I can just park in the ramp.
Alright, sounds good, yeah, that's easier for everybody.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to pay, and we don't have to open the door in the morning.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it works out well.
Absolutely.
You want to do things go up to the top?
Yes, are you gonna do that? I can do that. What a nice warm welcome there. Yes. Turns out we are just in time for the 4th of July celebration, right at the airport. The entire town gathered around the airport for the firework. We quickly wrapped up our dinner and occupied the front row seat for this. What a lovely experience it was. With that, we wrapped up the day. We got the crew car to get to our hotel, and the airport manager was so kind to let us have the car overnight. We came here for the cheap fuel, but fell in love with the town for its beauty and the hospitality. Tomorrow was a big day, but little did we know what the weather has for us next morning. A massive low pressure zone was building up to our south. Luckily, we had to go east from Shawano. Problem was getting out of here due to this little weather cell passing through. It started raining, which is sad. I don't know what to do. At least we're gonna go to the APO and we'll figure out what to do next. This is a big decision to make. As a VFR pilot, I need to stay well clear of IMC. All we can do right now is wait for the weather to pass by. Throughout the morning, I constantly check the weather at the airports on the way, and they look pretty promising. While waiting for the weather to get better, we decided to get our pre-flight done. The FAA does have a mandate to have flotation device on board while operating over the water beyond power outgliding distance. Now this only applies to aircraft for hire, but the risk is real even for private pilots. So we prepared our inflatable life jackets and put them on for the flight. Little uncomfortable, but really important. In a few minutes, we could see a passage through the cloud to the east. The pre-flight was done. We were all packed and ready. So without wasting any more time, we started the engine.
Shawano Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1505 Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility. 10. Ceiling 3,800. Overcast. Temperature 21 Celsius. Dew point 21. Altimeter 300.
The plan is to stay below the cloud. If we face any IMC, turn around and come back to Shawano.
Final looks clear. There is no traffic, it seems. I don't see any traffic here. We are make sure reach. Drop full. Target off. Okay. Shawano traffic, Dakota 204 Romeo, taking runway 12 and we'll depart the area to the north. Shawano. Alright, let's go.
Let's go. Look at
Oh, birds on the runway. Big birds. Alright. Airspeed alive. Engines are green. 60.
Traffic, Skywest Regional Jet on a 6-mile final, runway 19, touchdown in 2 minutes, Fire Mountain.
Shawano traffic, Dakota 204 Romeo, departing the area to the north. Shawano.
Air 2904 Romeo, squawk 4502.
Squawk 4502, 2904 Romeo.
ওটাতে 4502 লিখতে হবে না?
এটা স্কোয়াড কোড দিলাম। এই কোডটা দিয়ে ওরা আমাদেরকে আইডেন্টিফাই করবে।
Air 2904 Romeo's radar contact 12 miles to the northeast of the Shawano Airport. Green altimeter 3003, say altitude.
3003 and 2500, 2904 Romeo.
04 Romeo, that checks, thank you.
There is a patch, we can take that. Yeah, we
But
can take
it's
that.
moving.
We spotted some light to the north, but we weren't absolutely certain. If we need to make a decision, now is the time. Should we return to Shawano or continue a bit further north before heading east? Let's find out in the next episode. Until then, keep your wings level and your spirit high.